assume we're probably live. You'll see it on your page in a second.
Right.
Um, I can't see anything right now, but in a
No.
minute I will. There we go. We should be live. All right. I am double checking, but I'm pretty sure we are officially live with
How are
our
you?
friend, the one and only Richard Pannullo with Pannullo's Italian Restaurant. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I am good. I am hungry thinking about your restaurant. I woke up this morning thinking about it, and I thought, you know what? We're going to talk about all this great food, and I'm going to be craving it all day, which is my norm lately. So welcome
Well,
to
you
the
can
show.
still
So
drive down and get us. You know, we have curbside
I
pickup.
have no excuse. It's not like I'm busy or the highway is going to be busy.
No, it's not supposed to be busy, but it is actually still.
That's true. All right. Give us an origin story. People love to know about their favorite business owner, restaurateur. So tell us a little bit about you, your background, and maybe tell us how you got into the restaurant biz.
Well, how I got into my family, loves cooking. My grandmother, taught me a lot about, a lot of the recipes, the meatballs, the sauce is all my grandmother's stuff.
The sauce, I love it. The sauce.
Yeah, my father was a great cook. My mother was a great microwave cook. My father was a great cook, and I would watch him, and he was in the produce business. So nobody in my family was in the restaurant business. I just gravitated toward it, toward cooking. And then my father owned a produce trucking company, so I went to the restaurants that he would deliver to, and I started working at them. At 14, I was flipping pizzas and stuff up in New York. And then I just fell in love with it. I went to school. I went to Johnson Wales University, got a degree in culinary arts and hotel restaurant management. And just, from then on, I came down to Florida and worked in the hotel industry where I met my business partner. And we got tired of the corporate world and their philosophies. The philosophy back then in the 90s here in town was about making money and not about, and how I didn't believe in the way they got to making money. Everybody was just a number. Us is about quality. It's about putting something out there that people enjoy. So we said, the heck with it. And we opened up Pannullo's 27 years ago.
27 years?
1993. Mm-hmm.
That's unbelievable. Why did I don't think I knew that you had been around that long. Because I was just a baby then.
No. I watched the show yesterday, so I know what year you graduated high school. So
yeah. Oh, nice. You're paying attention. Yeah, I'm no spring chicken. What part of New York are you from?
Long Island.
Long Island. I love it. I was born in Northeast Jersey. We have lots of New York people who watch the show. Yeah. So what did you grow up? You gravitated toward cooking because you mentioned your grandmother first, and of course your dad, and God bless your mom, the microwave.
Yeah.
Cooker. But what did you grow up making? Like, were there family specialties? Obviously sauce, or we used to call it gravy, Sunday gravy.
Depends what part of Italy from was what you call it. That's why, your family called it gravy from certain parts of Italy, sauce from another part of Italy. My family's from Salerno, so it's Southwest Italy, and that's where we call it sauce. But no, what it is. I tell this story all the time. Meatballs. I used to love. My grandparents lived right around the corner from us, and my best friend lived a couple doors down from my grandmother. So on Saturday nights, I used to go to grandma's house, and she'd be cooking the meatballs in a cast iron pan, which she never washed. And nowadays I can't even think about that. She never washed this pan. She just wiped it out, and she just poured the grease out from the meatballs and wipe it out. But that was the seasoning and the flavor. And she used to put it in, but I wanted the meatball before it hit the sauce because it was burnt on the outside. And she used to cook the meatballs in the sauce all night long. So I loved that. And it just, her sitting there making the sauce, peeling the tomatoes, and making everything fresh. It just did something for me, and I just love that part of it, and I love eating too. So
you know what it is when you talk about that, because I grew up in a Italian household, mostly Italian, and so it's immediately when you're talking about it, I know exactly where I'm at. I can smell the sauce cooking, and there's just nothing like that. When my wife isn't Italian, but she's learned along the way what to do and how to make sauce. And when I walk in or I start to smell that, it just brings back so many amazing memories, especially my grandparents and my aunts and uncles.
My wife isn't Italian either, and I mean, she's a great cook. She won't let me in the kitchen. She kicks me out. She goes, I pester too much. So I have to stand outside the kitchen when she's cooking and watch. You know.
I love it. All right, so restaurant business is fascinating. In 1993, what have you seen recently with everything? Tell me what you're doing creatively to stay, positive, to keep people engaged, which you're very engaging
Yeah.
on social media. What are you all doing differently?
Well, social media is definitely the way to go. We hired Clyde Moore, who runs I Love Winter Park, about a year and a half ago to do a bunch of our social media stuff, and he really taught me a lot about getting the message out there. It's about getting a consistent message out there, not sending 50 messages. A consistent message where people could believe and read and see. Pictures of our food. People, read with their eyes. They'll see the pictures first. Snazzy things. Our tagline is the only thing we do is overlook the park. Only thing we overlook is the park, which is Central Park and Winter Park. One of our employees came up with it in 1995. We put it up, 1995. We asked our employees, what do you think a tagline should be? And the guy, Mike Coleman was his name, and he said the only thing we overlook is the park, and it was like, boom, perfect, and that was true. And that's it. The only thing we overlook is the park. There's three things I've always said in this business and in any business you have to do. And it's quality of product, the service you offer, and value. And we definitely do all three. We do them buy one, get one free pizza every day. You can get two pizzas for $20, two large 16-inch pizzas, and you can't get that, especially the quality that we put out. We do family meals for $49 for four with salad. It's what is it? You have a choice of salad. You have a choice of chicken parm or shrimp scampi, baked ziti, bread, and cannolis for $49 for four. Those types of things. And in this time, it's important because people need a break. We're all hurting financially. It's crunch time. Families are stuck together. And family is important. Our employees are important. It hurts me that we don't have all our employees here. We have about 40% of our employees right now working.
Wow.
And it's between servers and cooks. I mean, I would love to get back to 100. We filed for the SBA loan to just bring back our employees, whether they're going to be painting the walls or cleaning or splitting shifts. We could bring them back and hopefully, pay them and get them working back in this building. We have probably half my employees have been here over 10 years,
That says a lot about you and your environment that you create too. Yeah. I mean, you certainly know it when you're there. When you can physically go there, guys, go there. But if you haven't been there, you want to try the takeout at the curbside, what he's talking about, the family meals and the pizzas. I mean, everything's delicious. When you post your pictures, even pre-COVID, I'm like, oh my God, that looks so good. And when you walk in, it reminds me of the smells of my grandparents cooking, their kitchen, and my great aunts and uncles. It has that family atmosphere, which again, a testament to you having employees, a lot of them over 10 years. I just think that's awesome. Yeah, what's your favorite thing to make?
I don't know. I make cheesecakes. I have two cheesecakes. I mean, it's not my favorite thing, but people love it. I have an apple pie cheesecake, which I bake an apple pie inside a cheesecake, and I top it with Dutch crumb and caramel. And I have Oreo cheesecake. And each cheesecake weighs 15 pounds.
That's how many pounds?
No, 12 pounds. 12 pounds. Yeah.
12 pounds.
They're huge, and they're this high. They're huge. They're big. They're huge, and people love them. And it's like baking is just not my thing, but I do it. I've been doing it for 7 years. I do a pumpkin cheesecake on a holiday time, topped with caramel and candy pecans. But my favorite thing is our chicken dishes. Where everything's creative. I love chicken gorgonzola, chicken sauteed with gorgonzola cheese, roast red peppers, and a Parmesan cream sauce. Everything is the difference between us and a lot of restaurants. We call it one pan cooking. Everything we make is in we start with a pan, we finish with that same pan. We don't have sauces pre-made except for the marinara sauce, grandma sauce. That's the only thing that's pre-made. Everything is made in the pan and served right from that pan onto the plate. We don't, and that I think is important. We use Farmer Marsala or wine sauce. It's wine based with a butter liaison on it. our cream sauces are made right with heavy cream, finished with Parmesan cheese, and Romano. So those types of things is I love doing. And you know what? This is, I'm in the kitchen every day. I set it up, I help the guys out. But now with all this that's gone on, I am actually in the kitchen producing, because we're on limited staff. And the guys are working really hard that I got here now. I mean, they're busting butt trying to get, the food out. When we used to sell 20 pizzas a day, now we're selling 70 pizzas a day.
Wow.
So it's a big difference, and they're cranking it out and they're working very hard. They're appreciative, and I am, and my business partner is very appreciative of them and the people, and we have servers that are doing the cashiering and running back and forth doing curbside. They'll answer the phone and somebody's at curbside, and we have a natural curbside out back. We've had it for 15 years, curbside pickup out back. So they're here for curbside, and they go out back, and they're out front in the front of the restaurant, so they're running back and forth. So we're learning as we go along what to do and the questions we ask, and how to maneuver through all this. It is different. Here's another statistic. In 1993, when we opened up, there were 7 food facilities on a Park Avenue corridor, which is between Fairbanks Avenue and Canton. There are 30 food facilities now here, but there's only 8 food facilities open right now. And we talk with everybody. We're all friends. There's nobody like we're in competition for you. We're all doing something different. We all have our own customers, and we feed off each other. They might eat at one restaurant one night, the next our restaurant that night. So everybody works together here, and we are one team on Park Avenue.
I love that. I love the collaboration. I mentioned that in the post this morning. I think people really do have people who have a collaborative spirit seem to be staying ahead or staying above the water in a better way and fashion than those that are just trying to hoard everything together. And the collaborative spirit's so important. What are you doing to stay positive personally? What are you doing?
I come to work every day. My wife is a big part of me. I miss my coffee with her on the weekends. Sunday morning, sitting around for 2 hours, having coffee, talking about our week and stuff like that. I miss that. I miss. We watched church on the computer this weekend. I miss going to church. Big part of my life. St. Margaret Mary. My son went to school there. So I miss that. And what I do is I go home and I make time for my family when I'm not here. Michael and me, my business partner is Michael Schwartz. We've worked 7 days a week now for the last 3-4 weeks. And I'll go home early some days, which is to me early, 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. But we get here at 8 in the morning, and I'll go home and I'll take a shower and I'll sit down with my wife. We'll go out back, sit at the pool for a little bit and just discuss things. We'll sit there and just, quietly, upstairs in our house and just, be able to spend quiet time with each other. So that's what I miss. I miss my free time that I had outside the restaurant, but I am enjoying my time inside the restaurant too, with the people I have here working, as a strong team, working with my partner. We never worked together. We worked opposite. One of us is always here. So we always worked opposite. Only day we worked together was 3 hours a day on Thursday. We talked to each other every day, but 3 hours a day on Thursday is the only time so now we're together all day long. It's, so it gets to be, we're in quarantine together here, so it's a little different.
Tell me how people, because I want every deliciousness that I know I've experienced at your restaurant. Tell people how they can order, how they can partake in what you're currently having to offer.
Well, you do use Uber. We use Grubhub for our delivery services. We use Pizza Miko for online ordering right through our website. You could actually do all of them. If you go to pannullos.com, follow the tabs, delivery or order online, order through there, or you could just call us at the restaurant, and we're always answering the phone. So we're here and we're always going to be here. We're here to take care of anybody and any needs. We do a lot of catering, like I did some at Advent Hospital yesterday. So we'll do all that stuff. We're here for the people, and we're appreciative of every single customer that comes in the door. And we have some longtime customers that have been coming in, and they take care of the service. They've really been tipping really well. And, it feels good that they have money in their pockets and they're making a living. It feels good for us too, that we're able to give back to the community and give to our employees. And it's fun. This business is you got to do it because you love it, because it beats you up. I tell my son all the time, you don't want to do this for a living. It's tough life. But who knows what he's gonna do.
You've always come from a place of gratitude, and I just think that is so important. That's just another extra added special thing about Pannullo's. It's a joy to have you on the show. I want everyone to run out and order from Pannullo's and tell me how delicious it is, because I've got to get me some. I'm drooling. I was salivating as you're describing all of this stuff. It's just, even at 10 in the morning, I'm a good Italian boy. I can eat it all. I can eat all of that all day long, anytime. Richard Pannullo, thank you so much for what you're doing in Winter Park and the community. And thank you for having a collaborative and grateful spirit. You're an amazing guy. Guys, check out Pannullo's Italian restaurant. Reach out to Richard. Reach out online. He gave you all that, and I tagged it in the post. You will not be disappointed, because the food is amazing and it comes from the heart. That's, to me, what Pannullo's is all about. So thanks for being on the show, my friend.
Thank you for inviting me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. See, we did it.
We did it. Yeah. It's all worth its time. I definitely want to come back. Definitely when things calm down, maybe we could do a post. I could be in the kitchen cooking or something like that.
I want to. My goal is to come to all of these amazing places and bring my crew and do a show there, so that I actually get to taste the food and show people how amazing it is, because you can't fake it when you're tasting it live, and you can't fake that love that you guys have in your place. So thanks so much, my friend. Reach out to Richard Pannullo and Pannullo's Italian Restaurant.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Ted.
See you guys soon. Thank you so much. All right, buddy. Bye-bye.